Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? Hello, my beautiful lovers. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, okay? My day is great, okay? I slept like a baby. So, this is an Archangel Raphael reading, okay? So I'm gonna get the overall energy first, but the cards at the bottom of the deck for me just shuffling are crazy. So I'm gonna run through them real quick, okay? We got the bully, okay? So somebody's trying to bully you in some sort of way, you know? The light attribute says highlights your tendency to intimidate others and helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. And I think this is something that you really have done, you know, but you're dealing with some bullies who are concealing their deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse, you know, that really doesn't affect you. They're just like, you know, bullying themselves at this point. This one says, in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Harry becomes known as the Chosen One, a moniker he earns when it is prophesied that he is the only wizard capable of defeating Lord Voldemort. After everything Harry has been through, he courageously accepts his role as his duty and works with Professor Dumbledore to discover the truth about Voldemort's Horcruxes, you know. So somebody could be trying to like play with your job. You know, of course, you have, it has been prophesied that you are the chosen one over and over again. But people seem to be having a hard time believing it, you know. This is talking about in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Hagrid experiences prejudice as a result of his half-giant heritage. Sadly, this is not an isolated incident. The wizarding world as a whole struggles with prejudice, both against muggles and muggle-born wizards, you know. So you could be dealing with people who are muggles and damn prejudice about the power that you hold, you know, but they're muggles because they choose to be, okay? They just want to do your job. They want to do what you're supposed to be doing. They want to walk in your energy, and that's the problem. When they need to worry about refining their own energy, they're too proud to make changes to themselves because that's too much like admitting there's something wrong with themselves that they need to fix, okay? We got divination, and we got empty vessel, and we got dark forces under that, okay? We got gift magic and soul ties, okay? And you following your intuition. Like, when it comes to these people who are in this dark force type of energy, you know, who are in this very proud energy, okay, wickedness has taken root within them. So just don't worry about it. You know, they could be, it says, divination says, using the gift of intuition and foresight to predict future events or uncover knowledge may be used for good or bad. You know, you could have secret divination users around pretending like they don't know shit about tarot cards and all of the stuff that you into, but really they go to them tarot cards every chance that they get, but they're not really getting nothing. It's a bunch of demons answering their questions. Because that's the vibration they own, okay? We got ancestral remembrance at the bottom of this deck with the multi-dimensional you under that. Like, you're very multi-dimensional, standing in your strength because of all of this healing that you have done, you know. You're really not afraid to internally explore yourself and find out what it is that you need to work on, and you need to keep doing that. This is bringing you so much strength and so much knowledge, Archangel Raphael is saying, okay? And then we got Bagalamuki right here at the bottom of the deck, okay? With this tongue in her hand, that's a demon tongue that she snatched out, okay? So you snatching the tongues out of these demons, and you ain't even trying that hard. All you doing is what you're supposed to be doing, okay? You out here looking like the child eternal, minding your business, not attacking anyone, and that's great, you know? I don't feel like you're walking in an energy of ego or an energy of pride. I feel like you're just very focused on being your own knight and making sure that everything works out right for you, you know? But the light attribute says loyalty, romance, chivalry, and a love of honor, you know? Excuse me, I feel like you have this love of honor, this like natural set of values, sort of like a knight does, you know? You don't make allegiances with destructive rulers, and you really stick to your principles, you know. So the shadow attribute says allegiance to destructive ruler or principle and a romantic delusion, you know. So I feel like, I don't know, bitches is delusional. We got child eternal, okay, which talks about determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, and the ability to see things through fresh eyes, you know. Like, you're not old. You know that the only thing old about you is your soul. You keep things very young, very hip, very new, very fresh, you know. And I feel like that could really be an issue for the people around you, you know. It's like they try to make you feel like you're not shit, but at the end of the day, they know you the knight around this bitch. They know you the one with the cape. It says an inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security, you know. But at the same time, I feel like this is what these bullies want from you. They want you to be extremely dependent on them, you know, so that they can control your happiness in some sort of way, you know, so they can decide if you happy today or if you get something today or if you eat today. So they're going to try to do everything they could do to affect your money and affect everything that you got. It says, dark and difficult times lie ahead. Soon we must all face the choice between what is right and what is easy, okay? So it's time for these people to experience some personal growth, and it's going to be so hard and sad for them because I feel like this entire time you ain't been doing, like, they feel like, I get this feeling, okay, like the people around you feel like the shit that you do is just easy, like, because you make it look so good, because you make it look so easy, because you make it look so simple, but it's really not that easy. And they could never do it. They could never hold the power and energy that you hold, baby. It say it again in Harry Potter and the Half Blood Prince. Harry becomes known as the Chosen One, a moniker he earns when it is prophesied that he is the only wizard capable of defeating Lord Voldemort. So not only did he receive that beautiful prophecy on his life that he was meant to take, you know, snatch the tongue out of Lord Voldemort's big demonic ass, but he also rose to the challenge and met that prophecy halfway. He didn't just get it, you know, this thing said about him and then expected everybody to treat him like royalty or to treat him like some sort of chosen one. He worked hard and put in the work that it took to be looked at that way. So any dark and difficult times you might be facing with anyone, you know, I feel like even if it's difficult, it's not really, it doesn't feel like no dark and difficult time for you. I feel like dark and difficult times lie ahead for these people or person who I feel like they're referring to, because Archangel Raphael is talking about some proud people. Okay. But that's because of my notes. So let me just get the rest of the energy so I can give you the notes. Like, and I'm hearing, I ain't too proud to beg, okay? But they ain't too proud to beg. Proud as they are. What else is the overall energy, okay? We got chaos and confusion, okay? It says wild energy coming in to wreak havoc and transform peace into chaos. Forms like a cancer to bring in destruction embodied by a person, okay? So they're trying to bring some sort of chaos and confusion, okay? And then the angels came out in reverse, okay? So it says divine beings that are watching over you to provide you with guidance, protection, and healing when you need it the most. And this is just not what's going on in their life. That's why it came out in reverse. Like I said, when they pull out their little tarot cards, they do their little divination to try to find out your business. They get answers from demons, and these demons know better than to tell them everything that's going on with you because they don't want to get fucked up too. They want to keep their tongue. Okay, you can be very empathic. Okay, look, sword of truth. Okay, Akashic records. Okay, look, workplace. They could be trying to affect your job and everything that you have going on. I feel like they could be trying to like overload your empathic senses. Okay, like constantly projecting, constantly sending negative energy at you, constantly evil eyeing, constantly doing this fake ass, sorry ass voodoo in the background that don't even work. Okay, But let me stay calm. That's what I heard. I need to stay in a calm, cool energy, okay? They doing gift magic also. Yeah, people that are possessed, okay? It says being under the influence of demonic forces, either against your will or through consent, operating under a weakened spiritual state, okay? They love the matrix. They belong to the matrix. This is what I'm hearing. It says everyday programming created through the media, jobs, and society, the parameters and guidelines set for you to operate within limitation, So somebody's trying to, create some sort of limitation that you need to operate within, like they feel like if they cut you off from this source of money or from this way of doing things, or, you're forced to switch up your schedule a little bit, then you won't be as great as you are. You won't shine as bright as you are. That'll really kill you off. But at the end of the day, God is the one, I say again, who is constantly being your knight, always paying you for your loyalty, for your service, for your chivalry, for your commitment to honor. So no one can ever stop you. They just need to get it through their thick ass skulls. So the note says, it's from the book of Sirach, okay, chapter 2, verse 28. It says, in the punishment of the proud, there is no remedy, for the plant of wickedness hath taken root in him. Okay, so that's what it is. These people ain't getting no healing. They not getting no divine connection. No matter what they think is going on, they are experiencing some sort of false light because they want to walk in your light so bad they convince themselves they're angelic or they're psychic in some sort of way, but ain't willing to release or heal a fucking thing in order to really truly get to that place. Like, the wickedness hath taken root. That's deep. Okay. And I wasn't, no pun was intended, but I mean, that's a deep statement. Like, so these people are under punishment, okay, from God for walking in this proud energy or feeling like they better than you, or like they need to fix you, or they need to deal with you in some sort of way. When you're not worried about them or what they doing or how they walking or who they fucking or none of that. What else? It says motherly love, okay? Ain't that a bitch? So this could definitely have something to do with your mother, okay? We got sacred wholeness, okay? So this is the energy that you're in, I think whoever your parent figure is, because it don't necessarily have to be a mother. It could be, just older females that have that try to have that motherly type of energy, try to be there for you, give you the wrong answer and every chance that they get and lead you the wrong way. They can lead you at all times, or they talk a whole bunch of shit behind your back and tell everybody, shit like you don't work or you don't do nothing when you do most of the shit. This could be somebody you spent a lot of years weighing on hand and foot, and they still just don't appreciate you or nothing that you offer to the world, okay? But you still manage to find your sacred wholeness, And this is really calling in a lot of punishment to these people because you got the courage to stand up to their asses now. And I feel like you really didn't have that before. Like, you really could have been being very nice. But fuck all that. What is this? The body as an earthly temple, okay? I feel like you really do treat your body like this beautiful place that it is. And also you are really being your authentic self at this time. And this is what's got you unfolding in an amazing way, So it's like this connection to your intuition protects you from any and all moon magic that anyone could ever throw your way. I feel like bitches is mad, but you'll never know what they mad about because they too proud to break themselves down and express what they mad about. They really don't know what they mad about. Okay? They mad about a whole bunch of shit that never had nothing to do with you. Shit that happened way before you, okay? What's the last one for this? And it's like they could have received healing for this, but they not. Okay, we got the peace and stillness. Like, this is where they need to find a peace, but they don't realize, like, they feel like their peace is located within a pile of money or something. Like, once they run through all of this money, or once they, finally get to be a millionaire or a billionaire, that they gonna feel better, and they not. They never gonna feel better. They always gonna feel like that. So sad. What's the motherly love? The Eight of Pentacles. So they working hard as fuck. Putting in a lot of effort to this. They could be doing something with crystals. Okay, the Queen of Swords. They are a mastermind in their mind. In their mind, y'all, they is a mastermind at creating this chaos and confusion. Like, they really think they got you with sacred wholeness. The Hermit, you know. But I feel like you could really be in hermit mode a lot. You could even be in your Virgo energies. The Virgo energy gives me more of a masculine energy, you know, so more work energy. You could be just really focused on what's important, like really focused on advancing, at being the best version of yourself that you possibly can. I think it's really hard for people to believe that you're not attacking them. Like, I don't know why, but they just cannot believe it. Calling on courage with the Ten of Cups, you know. So I feel like you really have handed everything over to your ancestors. Like, there's no one that could create any problems or nothing. And it's a problem. Like I said, in the punishment of the proud, there is no remedy. So ain't nothing that's ever going to fix this ego, this green energy that they in. And I'm not talking about the good kind, okay? They green with envy, whoever the fuck this is, okay? What's body as an earthly temple? Justice. So all this self-love and all of this improvement, you focused on giving yourself and like accomplishing out in the world, got you looking real good. You need to keep doing that. You're attracting more and more justice to yourself. And it's like these people know, okay? They know about the dark and difficult times that lie ahead. Like, they still think you haven't reached that high energy, okay? You being authentically you is exposing the fuck out of folks. You are unfolding the Ten of Swords, okay? So it don't matter how many swords they try to slide in your back or how much they still try to portray you. You're still gonna always find this peace and the stillness. Yeah, with the Nine of Wands, I feel like you could be just really sick and tired of this, but also I feel like they're kind of undecided on the next steps. Like, they don't know how to stop this progress. They don't know how to like stop you from harvesting, and they see that every time they try to do something, you just glow up like a little bit more. Like, you just move forward a little bit more. It's like with every attack, you know, comes some sort of reward or some sort of reprieve for you, you know, or maybe that's something that they really haven't quite caught the hang of. Like, I don't think they really realize how much you have separated and like walked away from their energy. Like, I think they feel like you still attached to them in some sort of way, but with all of the truth that you know, there is no reattaching to that person. Done. What's motherly love? The Queen of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. What they working so hard on. The root chakra, okay? So they could be working on trying to like cause certain traumas to boil up within you. Like I said, trying to cause chaos. Like, if they attack your root chakra, they feel like, excuse me, with the very limited knowledge of chakras that they have, they feel like, oh, that's it. I can attack the root chakra and everything will go awry, you know, like, let me just send as much chaos and conflict to this root chakra as I can, okay, and do a love spell so they could be really attracted to me and really cater to me and really give a fuck about how I feel or how I'm thinking about things, and that'll just throw the whole thing off. I told you, they think they are like the master manipulator of master manipulators. And it's just not, it's not giving master manipulator. It's giving Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated, okay? Dumbass villains with crystal keys, okay? So it's like, just keep focusing on expanding your mind. Like, exactly what you've been doing. Keep doing that. Be very positive. It looks like she got kyanite by her third eye. So, like, keep your vision very clear. Like, don't try to show and prove or try to argue with nobody or stoop to nobody's petty level. Like, just know these people or person has made this, like, they pledge allegiance. I I'm here and I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. So they even pledged allegiance to this Masonic, twisted, darker type of way of being. Okay, let's call it on courage and the Ten of Cups, harmonic flight. So your ancestors are doing everything that they can to keep you in this courageous energy, to keep you flying harmoniously, no matter what's being thrown your way. Because I feel like there's a big explosion, some exposure. This is what I'm getting, okay? That's a big part of the punishment of the proud, right? Usually people who are too and they cry, it's like the very thing that would be the biggest embarrassment. That's the thing that God have happen in their life. Because they was walking around with that proud energy, acting like they too good or they so much better, or you so stupid, you should make better decisions or whatever. Or, I didn't raise you like this type of energy. Like, did you? Oh my gosh. What's a body as an earthly temple in justice? Okay, the realm bringer. So just focus on bringing the most positive energies down to yourself, okay? Just laugh at it. Laugh at it when you see it and know that you see what you fucking think you see and you're not tripping. What's authentically you in the sun? Okay? Communication and co-creation. Like you really truly are doing it. And that's like they were trying to keep you from having light shown on your authentic version of you, because it makes you look too smart. It makes you look too progressive, and that doesn't match all of the gossip and bullshit they've been spewing about you in these streets, okay? You out here looking hella balanced, okay? Merging with the divine and exercising your unlimited self all over people, and it's a problem. What's you are unfolding in the Ten of Swords? Alignment, okay? This alignment that got you unfolding, you need to stop that. You need to let us slide these swords in your back. Get back on drugs. Oh my God, this is what I'm hearing, okay? Get back on drugs. Stop healing. So we can do this. I'm telling you, mad scientist manipulation type of energy. Like sending you this energy like you need a relationship, or like, even could be sending you some energy like, oh, things are just getting more dark and more difficult. Woe is me. I need a knight to save me. But no, you don't. You don't need a hero. This could even be the type of person that sabotage your shit just so they can come fucking save you. Did you hear that horn? They want to save you. But you don't want to be saved because you don't need a hero, okay? I'm hearing, I need a hero. I'm calling someone to save me. What you see by the end of the night. And he's got to be strong, and he's got to be fast, and he's got to be something for the fight, okay? You got unique gifts. You ain't never needed a hero, and you're not about to start now. You have stepped into this infinite place of healing, because you weren't too proud to explore what was wrong within you and unfurl back to this loving energy first before you step through into the thing that spirit had for you, or to this thing that God wants you to do. So like, please stay very strong, okay? Please stay peaceful and don't entertain like this parent and their shenanigans. Just laugh at it for the fucking joke that it is, and know that every time you giggle and smile, they feel like, oh, stop smiling. It's funny because it's like this person, like whoever this is, they are projecting so hard. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be very significant here. I already said Virgo. But I feel like they feel so, like they project so hard. Like they be like, I hate this, I hate that, so-and-so's a bully, and this, like always saying shit that's true about them. So just listen, pay attention, and watch that shit. We got Kali Mahamaya, okay? And then we got Yuga Shakti at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this might be where you want to be about it, but Archangel Raphael saying this is more of the place where you need to be in it, find that serenity, find that calm in your growth. And just know that you are seeing things very clearly. You're not tripping, okay? We got Kali Mahamaya is Kali Ma, the spiritual truth beneath all appearances. Come on, it says. So you see the truth beneath all the appearances that are being presented for you. So don't second guess yourself, okay? It says the healing waiting to be discovered in all experiences in harmony with your higher self. She manifests the path upon which you can best learn, heal, and grow. She is unclothed, symbolizing wild, unconditional authenticity. She is the empowerment to discard conditioning and judgments that we have worn. Cast off the fearful constraints others have imposed upon you. Connecting to your authentic being will attract health, guidance, and divine grace to you now, you know. So it says Kali Mahamaya knows the life circumstances that will best evoke your sacred fulfillment. From gentle blessings to heart stretching challenges that bring out courage and confidence you never knew you had, she weaves the circumstances into being that will cause you to grow, awaken, and fulfill your divine potential. Through her carefully chosen life lessons, the heart becomes spiritually prepared to dispense with mainstream consciousness. The soul begins to move away from the limitations and absence of personal responsibility that accompanies mass conditioning. The inner spiritual eye flutters open and new realities open up. Her appearance signifies that mass consciousness and mainstream interpretations of events cannot support your soul path. It is only through looking for the deeper spiritual purpose within a life lesson that you will cut through the confusion to obtain clarity and attract all you need to heal and transform the situation at hand. Listen to your heart rather than allowing conventional beliefs to create fear in your mind, you know. And I feel like this could be something that this person or people really do like to do, you know, like to throw the energy of judgment at you, you know, and act like you should act like them, you know, like you should participate in the toxic behaviors that they so fucking proud of, that has caused wickedness to take root in their ass in the first place. It says Kali Mahamaya arises spontaneously as a protective bearer of universal truth when a situation has become unnecessarily complicated or confusing to the heart. And another thing I was going to say is they don't have, like, they're not cutting through the confusion to obtain clarity and attract all that they need in this life. Get out. Get out. Because you're getting on my nerves. It says, the truth she awakens may provide immediate relief, or it may be easy to accept at first. It may not be easy to accept at first. Either way, you are promised revelations that shall ultimately lead you beyond deception or beyond what is simply not right for you. She protects you from that which is unworthy of your heart, has constrained your spirit, even though Kali recognizes it is going to create a disconnection from the authentic needs and inner purpose of the soul. If we are on a path that merely seems promising on the surface, she evokes the situations to devastate the established order. You know, so I feel like things could have gotten shaken up, you know, and if they never would have went to that place of being shaken up, then you never really would have seen the true colors of this, you know, this person who considers themselves like this super master manipulator. Like, I feel like now you're really seeing through to the truth and seeing all of the different ways that they work hard to like sabotage you in different ways, you know, and they make it look so innocent, you know, like so, oh, did I do that type of energy. But it's like, yeah, you did do that, and you fucking know you did that shit. And it's cool because I know you'll never say you did that shit on purpose. It says, thus, she realigns us to the better path, okay? So the better path is to not worry about that shit. To see it, acknowledge it, pray about it to God, ask for protection from it, and move on. It says, this is her act of radical love to unfetter our minds and to clear our perception. With the correct knowledge, we gain the capacity to proceed with wisdom. She will not allow you to be misled if you have wandered from your path. She will firmly reestablish you on the way, the best help, heal, empower, and liberate you with joy. So you'll always be reestablished on your way that is best for you, on your way that brings you the most healing and the most empowerment, and that makes you feel liberated in the most important ways. So that's why they're saying, like, don't worry about the chaos and confusion, and just know that the angels ain't standing behind this energy. So anybody else that's standing behind them ain't standing with angels either. It says, so when our plans suddenly seem thwarted, it's kind of shady a little bit, but I enjoy it. It says, so when our plans suddenly seem thwarted, we need to ask whether we require more courage and growth to rise above the obstacle. Alternatively, we may need to step away from our initial plans and be open to a different path. And sometimes people think that they are doing something to sabotage you, but really that holdup is all a part of God's plan, and you wasn't supposed to do that anyway. You know what I'm saying? It says we can discern authentic spiritual guidance from its effect. It brings a sense of relief even when the path ahead seems challenging. Acting on true guidance causes us to grow even when it opens a gentler, more graceful path. Misinterpreting guidance reinforces our ego patterns and keeps us stuck. So I feel like these people could be receiving guidance, receiving that nudge to do things the right way, or maybe they're way past that point. But when they did, they chose to stay in the egotistical patterns that they were operating from. So instead of getting the opportunity to expose themselves to God, they instead attracted this opportunity to be exposed in front of everybody, okay, for the world to see. It says Kali Mahamaya exists and operates beyond convention and convenience. She is the inoculating tonic of authenticity. Authenticity keeps us dialed into our true purpose and passion. She protects the soul from conventionality that castrates, disables, and steals our creative fire. She is the divine disruption that provides needed yet often unanticipated spiritual recalibration. When our minds are so confused that we do not even sense the troubles that threaten to consume us, she arises from the ocean of consciousness with compassionate ferocity. It says, when we stray from our authentic nature, she brings us back to the spiritual home of the heart. She reminds us that we are the most powerful and protected when we seek the truth of the heart, because that is when we are the closest to her, or when you are the closest to God. When you seek the truth of your heart and you exercise that for everyone to see, and it's not a secret, and you don't have no darkness in your heart toward another, no envy in your heart, no heaviness to your heart, that's when you're doing it right and you're attracting these blessings. And so that's why this energy here always want to take and sabotage and manipulate, because that seems a lot more easier than facing their own truth, their own heaviness on their heart. It says dispense with the need to placate others or control situations. She has arisen and can be trusted unconditionally. Take refuge in her and allow your life to unfold as it will, acting when you feel guided to, having patience in the unfolding events, and trusting that her grace is unlimited. She is watching over the deep healing that is taking place within your soul. So there is a lot of deep healing going on with you, that Archangel Raphael is saying it would be much better for you to focus on. Like, don't focus on all of the monkey wrenches that people are trying to throw in your plan. Look at the monkey right here. The monkey driving the car, okay? Trying to get away from the chaos. But I feel like that's kind of how this person is going to be. I feel like their mind is so active with all of these different ways how they could sabotage you or stop you, when their mind should be very active with how they're going to do this healing and tap back into that energy of God, how they're going to get back connected to where they need to be. But they can't. because the chaos and confusion keeps backfiring on them, and these things keep happening, and they seem like these tiny little negative things that they can just get over, these tiny little hurdles that they could just jump over, but really that shit is piling up and is about to become this big nasty tower of backfires that falls on their head, and they feet gonna be sticking out like the Wicked Witch and in the Wizard of Oz. So with that, I'm done. Okay, I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. That you got something that you needed out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.